A huge improvement in FIFA Manager 11 is the new player leveling system. Up to now, a player's level was determined mainly through his abilities, which led to some problems in the overall attributes of the player. The first issue was that a player, if he was skilled, had to be leveled up in certain key areas. For example, a strong player with rather poor heading skills had to get a respectively high level in this skill in order to even reach a level as high as 92 or 95. The second issue was that this player leveling system has led to a rather uniform rating system for players. The English Premier, for example, harbors a player pool with overall skills in the range between 70 and 84 points, which ultimately led to the situation that everything seemed a bit too similar. This is why we designed a new system. In this system, the player level is far more elaborate and uses the full range between 0 and 99, which allows a better presentation of the differences between players. And it works in the way that we now basically use the player's position as 70% of his overall level. The abilities, however, only count to 30%. This allows us to say that a player can have a low heading skill, but is such a good striker that he can still reach level 95 easily. This is a huge improvement, making it possible for us to assign a real value for every position on the pitch. This means that in the editor you can select these values for every player. For example, he can have a particular level as left back, whereas he has a different value for his attributes as right back. If you now put him in another position on the pitch, you will notice a realistic change and not a loss of, for example, 50 points at once, which of course was way too difficult and not realistic. We've turned that off now. The third issue we tackled was gaining experience. In the past, the player's experience was a value that somehow played a role in the background. However, what it influenced was not very evident. Now you can directly set the experience values for the player in the editor, and this experience has a direct influence on the player's level. This influence can be seen with older players. For example, if I have some seasoned players in my team, there will be corresponding bonus points, which can amount to up to 3 per player, while there is a deduction in experience for rookies. This is a difference of 7 points, and obviously it's good to have 2 or 3 experienced players in your team who may not have that much potential for further development. After a couple of years, they can then be substituted with younger, up-and-coming players.